Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. It's so nice to de-stress. Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. It's so nice to de-stress. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Hi, back with more Genshin Impact. Alright. So, um, right. Hey, so, So currently there's an event going on right now,
That's
so...
Dunban over there!
Yes it is. And we're gonna be heading over to Wangshu Inn. It's been a little bit. Yeah. Heading over to Wangshu Inn, and maybe we'll see some old friends. Alright. So, over this way. Up we go. And, oh hi!
Looks like you're having fun. What's the occasion this time?
Oh, do I spy a traveler and a Paimon? We were just talking about you. This is more serendipitous than finding Mora after face planting on the road.
What are the odds?
It's been too long. I'll bet you have some thrilling new tales from your journey to fill me in on. I can see it in your eyes.
Never a dull moment in this trip.
Excellent! I knew I could count on you.
What were you talking about before we got here? Something fun? Or something delicious?
Deliciously fun?
We were talking about one certain traveler and how two's company but three's a crowd, as the inseparable duo tour around Tibet, making 4 friends here and 5 more there, often at 6s and 7s as they brave the lakes and seas, collecting pieces of 8 and countless other treasures. They clearly must have 9 lives. Wink, wink. Let's hope they have less than 10 deaths.
What the?
That is quite
Gets worse and worse.
that is quite a poem.
Shortly, you may attend a grand banquet at Stone Gate. All will be dressed to the nines for majestic food and fine wines. And after 8 long drinks and 7 shorts, they'll each write 6 lines 5 times. You've been to all 4 corners of the world, so in 3 short seconds, can you guess from these 2 stanzas of 1 speech each what this event is about?
A counting festival, clearly.
It's not, though that does sound fun. Maybe we missed an opportunity.
Yeah, exactly.
In fact, it's a poetry gala, jointly hosted by representatives from both Mondstadt and Liyue. Do you still remember the promise I made to the distinguished director Who here during the Lantern Rite?
Yeah.
Oh, something about writing poetry together?
That's right.
That was
At the dinner table that night,
year.
I just knew this young bard was a rare talent with exceptional taste. You know, it's rare to encounter such a kindred spirit. And now, I've finally seized the chance to collaborate. It took me much trekking across the land to petition Yujing Terrace and contact the Knights of Favonius, but eventually, in the spirit of friendship and poetry sharing, I managed to successfully organize the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala.
Bit of a weird name.
Liyue's poetry is known far and wide, and Mondstadt is the city of wine and song. With 2 nations teaming up, it'll be double the fun, and a great chance for people from both places to get to know one another.
Alright.
Hutao and I will be the co-hosts for this poetry gala. Of
Alright.
course, I haven't studied the various forms and formalities of Liyue poetry for very long, so please forgive my dreadful performance just
I mean,
now.
you had centuries to do
Not
that.
at all, Venti. You followed my lead most excellently.
You flatter me.
Well, this sounds like fun. Let's get involved.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, Paimon, sure you'll be amazing. Remember that time in Liyue when Paimon gave you the first half of a couplet? Wind rises, winds never churn. You came up with the second half right away.
Oh, looks like someone's got a knack for this. Perhaps we'll have to raise the difficulty a little.
Wait, what?
All right, so basically you guys are here to discuss the activities for the poetry gala, right?
Oh, looks like little Paimon's brain has gained a wrinkle or 2. You guessed it so effortlessly, but you still guessed it wrong.
Ah.
Huh? Wait, Paimon guessed wrong?
We came here hoping to invite a special guest.
Hmm?
I already told you. I'm not going.
Oh.
Oh, you're here too!
I mean, of course he's here.
Never
He's
having
always here.
penned a verse myself. How could I hope to judge the poetry of others? Besides, afflicted with karma as I am, the raucous atmosphere you are cultivating is precisely the kind which I must avoid. as you well know.
Hey now, there's a
But-
first time for everything, right?
Yeah.
We all start from itsy bitsy spider, but give it a shot and you'll be wandering lonely as a cloud in no time. And you don't even have to join us in person if you really don't want to. You can just watch the party from a nearby mountaintop and cheer us on.
Yeah.
But at least head down and take a look first. It's right by the inn, and there's plenty of fun activities to get involved with. It can't hurt to take a quick walk and check things out.
Yeah, surely.
Besides, with the renowned traveler here, what is there to fear?
I'll consider it.
Alright. That's all we can really ask.
It's nearly time. Why don't you all head to the venue and take a look around? Quite a few of your friends should have arrived by now.
Yes, that's right. Venti and I still need to discuss the poem for the opening ceremony. So, we'll catch up with you later. Plus, our Adeptus friend might need a bit more convincing. We'll see if we can coax him down.
Alright.
Gotcha. We'll be on our way then.
Okay. Alright, waterborne poetry.
How about that for an opening?
Yes, I like it. But if we could give it a bit more oomph, it would be even better. I think we should lead with a bang, dip into a slippity slide, then whoosh into a whoop whoop boom!
I have
Got
no
it?
idea what she's talking about.
Got it.
What?
Completely understood.
What? Wait, you understood that? Okay. Alright, sure. Alright, let's get our party for this. For this day.
You called?
This should be a pretty solid party. Like, a little odd, but it could work. Alright, so we're gonna take a look around and Whee! Oh. Oh, hey. Remember in this one, Mr. Garcia? No, almost. No, fascinating. Mr. Garcia. Luton, my good Luton. Have you had any order of that dish? Yes, radish veggie soup has been ordered, sir. Wonderful. How considerate of you, dear Luton. I'm sure we shall have our processing formula this time. I'm looking forward to it, sir. What are they talking about? And what's a processing formula anyway? Let's go ask them. That's true. Maybe they're researching some kind of new dish. You know, one that we could try. Hey,
I wonder how much longer he'll go on for.
maybe it might be worth mentioning that if we take today into account, we now eaten radish veggie soup at least for 6 full days. Our dire financial straits notwithstanding, I believe our gastrointestinal circumstances are not to be ignored. You're right, my dear Luton. Sharp as ever, if I do say so myself. It may be due to these gastrointestinal issues that we have been unable to ascertain the flavor of this dish. We require a witness. We must find ourselves a third party. Pardon me, sir, but I believe that my point was. Aha! Yeah, couple witnesses now. And there's more than one, to be sure. Wonderful. Yeah? What? When did this? We didn't do anything. Pray tell, have you had radish veggie soup? Are you familiar with the flavor and how it's made? Yeah. So I believe that we must at least apprise them of the whys and wherefores of the situation. Of course, we know it. Well, she didn't know how to make it too. We should hear what this is all about first. Right. Yes, allow me to explain this commission. I hope you shall be amenable to it. Lieutenant, this is Garcia, my boss, who hails from Fontaine. Mr. Garcia is currently developing, I believe he called it a numbering machine. A tool that will help people to perform various calculations. As precise can be, my dear Lieutenant. Then the number machine's functions are just so, a concise answer. Indeed. Yes, conciseness. We must be concise. That transformer is far too complex. What does it do with radish veggie soup? I think this question would be answered by you, Mr. Garcia. But how should we simplify it? Oh, right, yes, allow me to explain. Let's begin with the most elementary matters. Are you familiar with formulae? Exactly. Alright, that's alright. Alright, that's alright. You may consider formulae to be an equation that's used to express the relationship between various quantities and which possess a certain general applicability. Sounds impressive. Simply put, we intend to use the numbering machine to attempt to write a recipe formula for the radish veggie soup. Mr. Garcia believed that as long as we obtain the right formula, we could convert the method of making radish veggie soup into a sort of general procedure. You mean a recipe? An idiot-proof procedure, if you will. As long as this procedure is followed, anyone can produce delicious radish veggie soup. You're talking about a recipe! That sounds pretty good, but could you ask someone to teach you how to make the dish directly? Unfortunately, such a method is too greatly predicated upon natural talent. For people like Mr. Garcia and I, who lack culinary predisposition at all, it is unlikely that we would be able to grasp the essence of any lessons that any chef, no matter how patient, might teach us. What? I experienced this firsthand. You need us to teach you? I wouldn't say that either. We'd like you to serve as our neutral third party. We need you to try the Reggie. The Mr. Garcia's base concerning the formula. He gives comments. You know, a recipe would probably be helpful. We have that. Oh, though, I guess that's a door into the kitchen. I feel like this has nothing to do with the actual quest, or with the event right here. Okay. Alright. Alrighty then. Right, so Stone Gate, which is all the way over this way.
Wow, it's so lively! Didn't think there'd be so many people here already. And a lot of them are familiar faces. Let's go say hi.
Oh hey, look at that. Look who's over here. Hi friends.
Well, look who's here. This poetry fest seems to have attracted talent of the highest caliber.
Hey, Shincho and Changyun are here too.
I was actually heading into the mountains to train, but he accosted me on the way and dragged me here.
Oh, how your words wound me. Is it not the responsibility of an exorcist of Liyue to ensure that this celebration of friendship between our two nations stays free of evil spirits? Besides, this is an excellent opportunity to meet heroes who have come from far and wide. Surely, you must be curious as to how that heroine of Mondstadt was able to lift such heavy objects like they were but a feather.
Are you talking about Noelle? Yeah, she's super strong.
Oh yeah.
Oh? Well, since you are so well acquainted, could we trouble you to introduce us later?
Of course.
Okay, fine. But don't forget to help me with my investigation like you promised. That's the only reason I agreed to come at all.
Huh? What investigation?
Naturally, I could never forget such a thing. My word is my bond. Relax, dear Paimon. All will be revealed in time.
Okay.
Alright, if you say so.
Are you sure that wasn't really an evil spirit?
open your mind to all possibilities, and I'm sure you will find the answer.
I suppose that's true. Hey, wait a second.
Fuzzball on the loose, people!
Here, are you?
Jeez. I guess we better find it. No artifact space again? Ay, ay, ay. Oh. Okay, and over here is... Hey! It's our favorite bartender. Hey!
Traveler in Paimon? Ah, I didn't expect to see you here. Are you here to mix drinks? That's right. I was specially asked to attend this event on behalf of the Cat's Tail, and I'm also here as a mixologist representing the Mondstadt wine industry. You're representing Mondstadt's wine industry? Oh, you must be hating every minute of it.
Uh-oh.
Of course I hate it. But it's also a perfect chance to destroy the reputation of Mondstadt's wine business once and for all.
Yes!
Opportunities like this don't come around every day, you know.
Exactly.
How do you figure that? All I need to do is add some gross ingredients to the drinks, and I can create the most disgusting concoctions imaginable.
Let's go.
Nobody will ever buy wine from Mondstadt again.
That's not going to go well for
Thinks
you.
you'll end up getting the opposite result.
Yeah, you tend to have
Just
the...
you wait. I ain't about to mess this up.
I mean... Yeah, I mean, good luck with that. I just hope that your curse doesn't kick in again.
Are you gonna write some poetry with us too?
Yeah, sure.
Poetry? I've heard plenty of bards sing in the tavern before, but I've never tried writing any myself.
Well,
You should join in. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Fine, if I have time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, should I try adding loach pearls or horse tails next? Oh, wait! Since we're in Liyue, I should add some Jueyun chilies. Nah.
Mm-hmm. To explain why the
Now,
why her
should I
plan
try-
is going to backfire is because whenever she mixes drinks, they always turn out delicious. Like, it doesn't matter what she puts in, what she mixes in with a drink, it always turns out the most delicious drink ever. Which ruins her plan of destroying the wine industry because she wants people to stop, because she wants people to stop drinking and also to stop her father from drinking so that he comes home earlier instead of staying out so late.
Mika! Noelle!
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Traveler in Paimon.
I mean, generally it's a good thing to be able to make the best drink ever, but when her plan is to destroy the wine industry, she wants to make something delicious so that people would not buy wine, but instead she has the opposite effect of people buying more wine to get her drinks. They get the drinks that she mixes. And it's all because it has something to do with being blessed being blessed by a fairy, and it's very it's really something.
Are you here for the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala as well?
Wow.
You said that with a straight face? Is Paimon the only one who thinks it sounds weird?
I mean, hey, Mondstadt representatives?
Representatives? No. Nothing fancy like that. We were sent here by the Knights of Favonius to help maintain order and set up the venue. But I didn't really do anything useful so far. Noelle brought all these tables and chairs here from Mondstadt by herself. She's a true knight.
Nice.
Oh, no, that's just not true. Your efforts were indispensable. You selected the venue, drew up the layout, and so on. Also, you're the true knight here. I'm still in training. If anything, I should be addressing you as Sir.
What? No. Please don't. Just keep calling me Mika.
Why does it feel like these two could keep this up all day?
Yeah, probably.
Anyway, Master Jane did say that as long as we keep on top of our work, we should take a look around while we're here and get involved in the poetry gala as much as we can. But I haven't written much poetry before, so I'm not sure if I'll fit in.
I actually have the same concern.
I mean, it's just to participate, bro.
Yeah, plus, you won't be alone. We're joining too. The Traveler's a really good writer, you know.
Not really.
Really? In that case, we'll try our best too.
Perhaps the challenge of writing poetry is a rite of passage that all who wish to qualify as a knight must eventually face.
Sure.
Wouldn't go that far.
Hey,
But
anything,
anyway, no back
whatever
now.
helps.
See you soon.
Yeah.
Sure. Maybe you can teach me a thing or two.
Yeah.
Oh, Mika beat me to it. I was gonna ask for help too.
I'll teach you both.
What do you think the key to a good poem is, Mika? Do you have any idea?
Huh?
Verse?
I'm not too sure either.
Purple prose?
If I'd known we'd be doing this sooner, I would have asked Miss Lisa to recommend some books on the topic.
I mean, I could always, like, pop back to Mondstadt and ask her. Surely. Alright, so. Ah. We're going over here. Oh!
Poems and melodies wandering the wind, wafting to pastures beyond their home.
Two greedy fishies struggling to swim. They ate so much that they're starting to groan.
Animal crystal fly draped in gold robes, a bright little light from that glazed lantern glows.
Benches pinch the rice and scoot while the boars of the forest anxiously root.
Welcome one and all to this festival of poetry, jointly organized by Lua and Mondstadt.
Or, in full, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala. We're your hosts, Liyue's verse monger of the darkest alleys, Hutao.
And Mondstadt's liquor-loving lyricist, Venti the Bard. The purpose of this event is to promote friendly poetic exchanges between our two nations. So please, have fun, talk to other people, and make some new friends.
If you're here, you're our guest, so please enjoy this poetry fest.
I'd also like to reassure everyone that this event welcomes people of all skill levels, from first-time rhymers to seasoned songwriters. If you ask me, the most important thing you can bring to writing poetry is authenticity. That means reaching deep down to all the thoughts and feelings you usually hide away or struggle to express, and putting them into words, just right from the heart in whatever form you like.
To help everyone really cut loose and enjoy themselves to the fullest, Venti and I have carefully prepared 3 themes to be revealed over the course of 3 days.
Alright.
Let's get right to it. The first theme is Riddle Me This.
Solving riddles, huh? Interesting. It's actually a pretty good choice for a warm-up activity.
Whew. I'm glad they're not making us write sonnets or something right at the start.
Does everyone see the lanterns hanging around the venue? These
Yeah.
have been specially prepared for the riddle game.
Oh?
Simply write down your riddle and hang it on a lantern. Then Venti and I will select a few to pose to the crowd, and you will try to solve them. We'll now give you some time to write down and hang up your riddles. Feel free to walk around and talk with the other contestants to get the creative juices flowing. And remember, whoever guesses the most riddles correctly will get a prize.
Uh-oh.
And with that, the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala has officially begun.
Alright.
That was a good little opening ceremony, wasn't it? Even if I do say so myself.
Which you do.
We couldn't cajole Adeptus Shao in the end. He
Aw.
said he'd take a peek from the peaks, but that was all he'd agreed to. It's a real shame. I had the perfect poem for his entrance and everything.
That's probably the reason why. To be honest. Like, I wouldn't be able to be cajoled out from my... Like, you wouldn't be able to cajole me out any further if you did that. Okay. So, first we're doing... Alright, first one.
Oh, let's see what's on this lantern. A tender sigh for home, how far the flowers roam. A visitor asks me why, for a dream beyond the sky. Okay, someone from Liyue definitely wrote this one.
Probably.
I just read that one too. Liyue's poems seem pretty difficult to grasp.
A little bit.
Dreams, sky. Is it talking about some kind of bird?
Caca?
So it means something like, this thing's really far from home. It's in a vast area and it's flying really high. Is that it?
I mean, in a nutshell, yeah.
Oh, you're amazing, Paimon. Oh, it looks like I still have a lot of learning to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing really. Once you've spent enough time in Liyue, you just sort of pick up on these things.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Back when I was out with the Grandmaster on the expedition, I started picking up some local customs without even realizing it.
But back to the riddle. We still haven't actually solved it. What could it be talking about?
Something that flies high and far. Oh, that makes me think of dandelions.
I mean, the dandelion
Oh.
seeds, yeah.
That makes sense. And Mondstadters believe that dandelions can carry your feelings on the wind.
But maybe we're missing something? It can't be that easy. After all, it's a riddle from Liyue. What would their equivalent of the dandelion be? If there even is one. What do you think, Traveler?
Well, I mean, dandelion seems to be
Great.
right.
Then we'll have one answer ready to go when the game begins.
I mean, the important thing is that it's
Right,
authentic.
just like Venti said. As long as the interpretation makes sense and reflects our perception of the poem, then perhaps there are no wrong answers.
Well, no matter what the real answer is, the guessing's all a part of the fun. Let's go look at the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I want to see if there's any Mondstadt-style riddles.
I mean, you can always write one and... Okay. Alright.
This one says... Oh, this handwriting is just awful.
Oh.
I have 4 corners like a square pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. I pass through the lips one piece
What are you
at a
doing?
time. The more you consume, the broader your mind.
I mean, it rhymed.
Oh, wow, Paimon's drooling from that one. Is there really a food that can make you smarter? Paimon's gotta try that.
Oh, Paimon. You have to look past the surface level meaning with riddles,
Fish.
or you'll fail to plumb their depths.
Huh? So have you got any ideas, Shinjo?
Well,
Xingqiu just hung that riddle up a moment ago.
Oh, so this is Shinjo's riddle!
Oh.
Paimon was expecting you to write something a little more elegant.
this festival is about building friendship and mutual understanding. With so many friends from Mondstadt present, I thought I'd try writing something more accessible and less flowery, so that more people could enjoy it.
Hey, not bad!
Mhm.
So, buddy, does that mean you can tell your old pal Paimon the answer on the sly?
Hey,
or-
no
Not a
cheating.
chance. You'll have to wait for the answer to be revealed, just like everyone else.
Meanie.
If that's how you feel, why don't you try and stump me with a riddle of your own?
Okay.
Maybe Paimon will. We'll see who stumps who.
Yeah.
Traveler, you'll help Paimon come up with a riddle, right?
Yes, Paimon. Yes, I'll help you.
At least you're nice to Paimon.
Mostly.
Then I look forward to seeing the fruits of your literary labors.
Mhm.
Prepare to get stumped.
What a gremlin. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, a book? Yeah, I mean, a book. A book, a page, like all I could think about is like a book or a story.
Even though Paimon said she'd write a riddle, Paimon really doesn't have any clue how.
Put words on the page and see what sticks.
Let's start by reading a few more of other people's for inspiration. On 4 long legs, my slim body sits. I eat not a bite and drink not a sip.
Okay.
With a passionless face, I greet countless guests, whom I carry all day without needing to rest. Is this talking about some kind of animal?
I mean, all animals need to eat, so it must be an object
It's
of
a
some kind.
chair.
You know,
Huh?
that explains a
Diana,
lot.
how did you guess it so quickly? Wait, were you the one who wrote it? No, of course I didn't write it. The answer just popped into my head. I'm always telling the cats in the tavern that the chairs get tired from working all the time, so they shouldn't use them to sharpen their claws.
Ah,
Oh, okay. So a riddle needs to have a bait and switch. Are you trying to write one?
yeah.
Yep, and thanks to you, Paimon's just thought of one.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
I should try to come up with one too.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, Paimon's riddle is now hanging up.
No,
Diana, do you want
Paimon.
to know the answer?
Paimon.
No need. I don't really care about winning a prize.
How mature of you?
Okay then. Well, looks like it's time to carry on with the event. We should regroup with the others. Sure, have fun.
Yeah. All right. That, you know, that would be a chair. That,
Hey, looks like everyone's about done mingling and riddling. Gather round and look this way. Venti and I have selected several riddles from everyone's contributions, and we added a few of our own to the mix for good measure. Shortly, we'll randomly select a few to read aloud. If your riddle gets selected, remember that you have to announce the correct answer at the end. Anyone who guesses correctly gets 1 point, and if nobody guesses correctly, the writer of the riddle gets a point. Sounds fair to me.
all right.
Of course, when the riddler reveals the right response, it only counts if everyone agrees that it's not too far-fetched.
Okay,
That's right.
that
Now,
works.
if there are no more questions, it's time to reveal the first riddle.
Hopefully they'll draw at least some that I can get. Oh no, does only the first person to solve it get the points? Ugh, that means I have to be first to raise my hand.
Please choose Paimon's riddle. Please choose Paimon's riddle.
You're not gonna choose.
Riddle number 1. Let me see here. Ugh. This riddle is, unique, especially the handwriting. I have four corners, like a square
Oh, this.
pancake, but I'm stuffed and seasoned and carefully baked. Baked. I pass through the chipped lips. One piece at a time, the more you consume, the broader your mind.
You're
They drew Shinchos!
Better answer as quickly as you can. You don't want someone else beating you to it.
a book.
Oh, brat! It's, pizza! The answer is pizza!
Clearly.
Even without the author coming forward, I
How'd
can
you know?
confidently declare this answer wrong. I mean, how does eating pizza broaden your mind?
Fish pizza.
While I'm no expert in exotic dishes, if I'm not mistaken, pizza is round, is it not? Like
I mean-
mora meat?
Deep dish.
Eating pizza makes you happy, and being happy
Hi,
makes
Mine.
it easier to
Hi,
face
Mine.
problems that need solving. So,
Paimon, please, just take the, just.
okay, Paimon admits she may have jumped the gun on this one.
You may have.
Maybe it's some other kind of food. No,
It's a book.
Riddles are never that simple, and it needs to be something that makes people more intelligent.
If Paimon had known it was gonna be this tough, she'd have read more books in her time.
Hey,
What is it? Have you got it?
yep,
Huh?
books. They're square, and they got a lot of big words. Every big word that passes through your lips makes you smarter.
Oh, gotcha! Books! The answer is books!
That was quicker than I expected. I was quite proud of that one.
Oh, it appears the riddle writer has announced the answer. Okay, 1 point to Paimon.
I'm technically on her team as well,
Huh?
so.
So the answer was books? Oh, how did I not get that? Come on, Mika. Concentrate.
We're awesome at this! What Paimon meant to say was that you're awesome at this. Thanks for the point, Traveler.
Yeah.
On to riddle number 2.
We're always counted as one.
I gotta get in there first this time.
High above the wispy clouds, amidst the gloomy snow-filled shroud, standing alone on an icy stage, beneath it every lowly sage. Looks like a poem from Liyue.
Wispy clouds among gloomy snow-filled shrouds. And... a mountain peak?
Oh, it's...
I got it!
Looks like those two have some ideas. Could it be some kind of plant that lives in cold, high places?
Mika, please go ahead. As a full Knight of Favonius, you represent all of
Guy!
us from Mondstadt here.
Guys, you two! Freaking
No, how could I?
guys,
It
you
was
two
you
are.
who thought of it first. You should be the one to guess.
Guys, please.
Well, my answer isn't necessarily correct.
Guys, please.
Besides, it's first come, first served, and you beat me to it.
I mean, she's right about that.
No, I didn't. You were just before me.
After, actually.
How gracious and considerate our fellow competitors are towards each other. A wonderful sight to see. How
Let's see.
about both of you say your answer at the same time? If you're both right, you'll each get a point.
Okay, thanks, Venti.
Whoops, I didn't realize we'd made such a scene.
Oh, crud. I guess we dragged that out a bit.
Hey, just be.
So, Noelle, what do you say?
Yes, let's. Our answer is...
Mountains?
Cecilia!
Oh!
Oh, that certainly sounds like a good candidate for the correct answer. A flower that blooms on the highest peaks and known for its exquisite beauty. The Cecilia is held by many Mondstadters to be the true windbloom.
Wait, what?
Although, since the writer hasn't yet come forward to announce the answer, this probably wasn't the answer they were looking for.
Genshin, then?
Sorry. Any other answers?
Oh, I can't believe I was wrong. Maybe it's a plant from Liyue.
Wait, Genshin?
Is the answer Genshin? The poem does evoke a strong sense of quiet, proud solitude in a high place.
Correct. I wrote this one. Jingshin is the right answer.
No! Shinjo got it before Paimon could.
However, after listening to the host's description, I do remember reading about Cecilia flowers in a book once. They definitely fit the description of a pure flower standing proudly and alone on high.
Yeah,
So, I'd like to approve the answer from our two friends from Mondstadt as well.
Really? Oh, thank you so much.
host.
Well, since even the Riddler themselves agrees, all 3 contestants earn a point each.
Yay, 4-way tie now.
Darn it! Shinjo's caught up to Paimon already!
It's just a piece.
Yeah,
It's just a point.
you're probably right.
Ah!
Moving now to our third riddle. Huh? Why is the handwriting so floaty?
It's Paimon.
What's got no wings but flies in the air,
Paimon.
never gets tired of floating up there. So full of mora it comes out the nose, but
Paimon.
in the sea, glug glug glug, down it goes.
Paimon.
That's Paimon's. They picked Paimon's riddle.
It's Paimon. It's Paimon. The answer is Paimon. It's so obvious. It's Paimon.
What is it? Why isn't anyone guessing? Is
It's
Paimon's
so
riddle
obvious.
too hard?
It's so clear.
That's not quite it. More like, it's so ludicrously simple that we just cannot believe it.
Uh,
No way! Well, go on then. Tell us the answer if you're so sure.
The answer is Paimon.
yeah,
What?
It's Paimon.
it's Paimon.
I was actually gonna say Paimon too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I mean, unless it's like, unless you really think
No! You're all completely wrong!
you're full of Mora.
How the heck did you all think the answer was Paimon?
You're full of
Paimon, do you have wings behind your back?
yeah. You have no wings. You're full of Mora, and you were drowning in the sea when me and when the traveler and you first met. So the
No.
You're always floating, but you never seem to get tired of it.
And Paimon has a very healthy appetite, which must cost the traveler a lot of mora and meal expenses.
that too.
I've heard from the senior knights that the traveler rescued Paimon by fishing her out of the sea. So, that means Paimon can't swim. So if she fell in the sea, then...
Yeah, it's clear. It's Paimon.
Glug, glug, glug. Wait. Now Paimon's doubting herself. What was the answer again?
What was? Tell me.
No! You're all wrong. The answer to Paimon's riddle is obviously the Jade Chamber! You know,
Are you
the Jade
kidding
Chamber
me?
that's always flying up there in the sky!
Is that so?
That
I still maintain that the riddle actually describes
You know-
Paimon more accurately. In fact, if we just added 2 more lines to the poem, it would be the perfect riddle.
it would be true.
What do you want to add?
The traveler's companion and talkative guide, a praiseworthy presence always by their side.
Hmm?
Aw, do you mean it? Can we really add that part?
I mean, sure.
You think so cute? Aw.
But does anyone even get a point for this?
Okay,
Since we did
then
get
Paimon would like to announce that the correct answer to the riddle is
Or
the widely adored Paimon!
all right, so everyone gets a point. Clearly.
Great! And with that, the widely adored Paimon has gifted a point each to everyone who answered just now.
Yep, including me. Oh my gosh, y'all are.
Guessing riddles is a lot of fun. And even though Paimon didn't manage to beat Shinto, Paimon still feels like she got a little smarter.
I mean, you didn't.
Oh,
I mean,
didn't Changyu mention he was investigating something before?
oh
Let's
yeah,
go ask him about it.
yeah. We should yeah. That might be interesting to ask about. Hey, hey yo,
Hey, you two!
yo.
Oh? Hi, Paimon.
Hey.
You know, for a moment there, I was worried I might lose to you.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Are you just
are
saying
you
that?
collecting your prize right now?
I am indeed. Though, if you really want it, I'd be more than happy to give it to you.
Seriously? Wow, what is it?
It's a book.
A most generous donation by yours truly as director of the Wangshan
Oh.
Funeral Parlor. Namely, a buy one, get one free coupon for our high-end customized service package. It's a pleasant surprise to learn you're so interested in it, Paimon.
You know, I am not surprised at all. Yay! I buy one get one free from the funeral parlor. You know, if you like buy one coffin, get another one for your pal. Like yeah, you can buy you can buy you and your homie you can buy your homie a coffin as well. In the case of your untimely demise.
Nope, nuh-uh, no thank you, hard pass, you can keep it.
I mean, we could use it. We could honestly use it. Just I mean, you never know what happens on the what happens while adventuring. It would be nice to have the funeral arrangements, taken care of before anything happens, and not have to force people to be paid or to pay for our deaths.
Are you sure? In that case, I'll gladly take it.
Here you are. Now remember, this package comes with our anytime, anywhere, on-demand collection service. Just give us a call and we'll be right there. With any luck, we'll still show up even if you're unable to call.
Yep.
So, to what do we owe the honor, Paimon?
What do you mean we? Chanyun's the one Paimon's looking for, not you. Wasn't he saying something about needing help?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
both always together.
That.
How about I put it in riddle form?
Okay,
Huh?
sure.
Isn't the competition over?
But fun.
'Twas like a demon not demonic, or devil devoid of the diabolic. Afar it floated free above the ground, but when approached, though sought, naught could be found.
Zhao?
Um...
Zhao, a spirit?
Sounds
a
to
demon?
me like you encountered a ghastly little ghosty in the wild.
Or you tried to encounter a ghost, but couldn't
Perhaps
find
I
it.
should just explain it. Basically, while I was training this morning, I suddenly caught sight of a non-human entity.
Oh?
It was floating in the air without any kind of external aid, and its body was almost transparent.
Oh.
At first I thought I'd finally encountered a demon that wasn't repelled by my pure yang spirit, and immediately prepared to exorcise it.
Okay.
But none of my methods had any effect on it.
Oh.
And when I went to try and get a closer look at it and tried to ascertain what I was dealing with, it disappeared into thin air.
You're sure it's not a ghost or spirit of some kind?
Quite sure. I could sense that it had a physical body, and if it were a spirit, I'm sure it would have been scared away long before I saw it. It's all my fault. I got overexcited, and in my haste, I didn't ascertain its true nature before taking action. Thinking back on it, if it wasn't an evil spirit, maybe I offended some kind of adeptus, or illuminated beast.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was something you'd never seen before. Anyone else would have reacted the same way.
Really?
Besides, we're making up for it now by doing our best to find out the truth.
Any thoughts, Venti? Have you managed to untangle Chongyun's twisted tail?
Why don't you take a guess first, Tutao?
Oh, that means you have.
I can't be absolutely certain, but I'm reasonably sure it's not what Liyue would call an evil spirit or demon. So whatever it is, it's not dangerous.
I mean, you're very...
How about this? We can incorporate a search element into tomorrow's poetry activity.
Oh,
Huh?
does that mean we get to play outside while we write poetry?
Close, but no. Good ideas could just pop into your head out of thin air, but if you ask me, everyone should relax tonight and get a good rest before tomorrow.
You say that, but your gaze keeps drifting over towards the wine stand.
Alright, well, that's the first night. Oh, and we also have event activities to play around with. Ah, cute. Games. Okay, so. Right. There's even an entire thing built over here. This stage is not usually here, I don't think. What you doing? Want me to conduct a bunch of rites to chuck things long distances? Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Alright. Alright, so let's play. Sure. Okay, so okay. I'm sure we'll figure it out when we Okay. Alright. Sure. Go. Yeah, there are a few side quests in Machine Assassin. Like, like there are specific side quests that involve you fighting the that all involve fighting the machine assassin squads before you end up finding Sagiri or end up meeting Sagiri for the first time. So it's not like you fighting it's not about quantity, it's about finding the specific quests that involve it. So as long as you're vigilant about doing quests, then you should eventually find them. Eventually get machine assassins unlocked. Alright, so Yep, he's there. Yeah, I still haven't forgotten about him. Alright. And there we go. Oh, I missed one. Okay. All right. And nice. Alright, sweet. Oops. Alright, that's all that game. Inspirational eruption. Alright. Hey. What new game? Yeah? Inspiration eruption. We can turn all that into a game? Oh. Alright. Let's give it a try. So what do we have here? Okay. Okay, we got 4 different quests. Okay. My character is frozen, vaporized, or electrocharged on an opponent. A shockwave will be unleashed. So we need... okay, so Hydro... So Hydro, Pyro... Oh, like... Alright. Yeah, we could work with that. Pyro, Pyro. A Pyro character. Just... Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. Sure, let's try this. Okay, a simple... Okay.
Incoming. Good? Nowhere to hide. Think you can bully me? Diana special. Scratch.
Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Eat this! Goba, get them! Speed of light! Cut to the chase! Don't blink! Hey! Incoming! Can't handle your drink!
Busted.
Nice and spicy! With sword comes shadow. Think you can bully me?
Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
Out of the frying pan! Speed of light! Nowhere to hide. Shaken and stirred.
Busted.
Hey, yeah! Nice and spicy. Don't blink. Hey!
Gotcha.
Goba, get them! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Yeah! Shaken and
Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
nice and spicy. Incoming. Hey! Nowhere to hide. Look at you, Bootail.
Busted.
Eat this! Don't blink. Yeah.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Pretty much. I mean, though there are ways to get, like, pretty much to getting, like, endless crits, pretty much. Normal charge or plunging attacks hit an opponent, they will unleash random pyro electro shockwaves at opponents. Okay, this looks like a job for Hu Tao then. And yeah, electro and pyro. Let's see. Yeah, like this. Although I did have another fire. Okay. Okay. Instead of let's go. Venti, where are you, Venti? Like that. Yeah, 80% is I mean, 80% is pretty good chance. Like, pretty good odds anyway, so.
Rest and rebuild.
Time for takeoff. Brace yourselves.
Rain cutter.
Hiya, top!
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
Allow me.
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Cross over! Time for takeoff.
Witness the power of Gugwa. body and mind.
Actually.
Hold the line. Covenant of the Deep.
Let's play. Think you can get away?
Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword!
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Rust and rebuild.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Get witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate.
Phew! Time to go!
Allow me.
Think you can get away?
Ah.
Let me weave you a verse.
Go!
And there we go. Next stage. Oh, right. Ah. Swirl on an opponent. Paimon, I mean, not Paimon, Zenti would also be a good choice on this. But yeah. I think Electro. Okay, let's go. Okay, no Cryo and no Pyro this time. Just for the sake of. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. I love the like love that this music plays here, like for this. Okay, one Paimon, or not Paimon. Apparently, every Q character is now is Paimon in this case. Actually, let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna try showing off Ayato or Ayato. Okay. Sure. This could work.
Scratch. Can't handle your drink.
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Shine down!
Mind the deluge. Be still.
Brace yourselves. Think you can get away?
Ah, not
There
the right
is no
direction
escape!
that I want, or not quite the direction I wanted for that.
Kamisato up. Suiyu.
Look at you, Boo Down.
Shine down!
Be still.
Time for takeoff. Let's play.
Shake it and stir.
There is no escape!
Diana Special.
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Shine down!
Where did you shoot
still.
that?
The depths beckon.
Let's go! Can't handle your drink.
There is no escape!
Time for takeoff.
Now you shall perish! Shine down!
Here we go.
Think you can bully me? Look at you, Boo Down.
Let's play.
Okay.
Think you can get away? Here we go.
Cascade. Mind the deluge.
Inazuma shines eternal!
And there we go. Sweet. And the last one, defeating opponents. But he would still be helpful. Although, actually, you know what? I think this would be a good time to use my Hydro, like for my Nilu party for this. Yeah. Go. All right, let's try it.
Rest and rebuild.
Game's up. Fun's over. Quietly now.
Sharing my knowledge. I see everything.
All eyes on me!
The Temple of Wisdom. Hey, this was unwise.
Okay.
Billowing surge.
Better heal.
Hold the line. Make yourselves at home. Everyone hold hands.
Here comes the catch.
Yeah, I see everything.
This dance is for you.
Positions. The Temple of Wisdom. Everyone hold hands. Ouchie, allow me.
Game's up. Fun's over.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home. Torrent, bring refuge.
Okay, ow.
Let's move it.
Things are about to get dicey.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom. I'm so stuck.
All eyes on me!
Here. Sharing my knowledge. Hey, let's change tactics. Covenant of the Deep. Hope.
And there we go. Alright, and there's still one more. Like, I need to fix this. Okay. Okay, I got an idea. Okay, Ayaka, Jincho. Yeah. Let's do that.
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
Rain Cutter, no, my sword! Embrace the ice! My apologies!
You're Warren. Here we go. Think you can get away?
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Take flight!
Let's sweeten the deal. Warren, brace yourselves.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Gugwa. Whirling snow. Sakura swirl.
Time for takeoff. What's this? Warren, here's the goods.
Don't know what that.
Let me weave you a verse.
Think you can get away? Here we go.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain Cutter. My apologies. Embrace the ice.
And there we go. 2020. And there we go. That's that for that one. Normally you'd have to like when these events get started, like on the day they get started, you get access to one stage of each of these games, so you keep coming back every day. But after you wait, but when you wait long enough, it just, yeah. Anyway, oh, cool. Cool. Like a new 4-star book or tome to use. All right, mending painting. Okay, actually, yeah, I should take a look at what that is, what that weapon is. Who is a tome leader? Oh, right, I have it. Okay, yeah. Ballad of Boundless Blue. Within 6 seconds after normal or charged attack hit an opponent, normal attack damage will be increased by 8%, and charged attack damage will be increased by 6%. Interesting. This feels like... I can keep improving this material. Okay. I stockpiled a lot of weapons. Oh, okay. And we can already refine this weapon. So that its effects can be used. I have a feeling that Yan Fei would like this weapon. But yeah, let me take a look. Like, I'm just curious to see what people are doing with this weapon. Yeah, Ballad of Boundless Blue. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, Ballad of Boundless Blue. The characters used for it, like recommended characters: Klee, Nuvalet, Wanderer, Wriothesley, Heizo, Ningguang, and Yanfei. So basically characters that want to be attacking with normal and charged attacks as their weapons. So yeah. I mean, Klee, like most people would still say Klee would want the Wood Sith for sacrificial fragments. Nuvalet, sacrificial jade, and prototype ember. Okay, yeah. Yanfei, like Ballad. Wanderer? Also would prefer them. Like, I mean, people would also say that the Wood Sith is better for the Wanderer. So, you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and make a change. Go. And Yanfei. Switch Yanfei. Give Yanfei the Ballad of Boundless Blue. Also, Flowing Purity for. There are a few. I think still a few weapons that would be preferred. Oh? Wait.
Those memories.
Oh, hey. Nice. Wait. Oh! Oh! There have been new weapons added to the Battle Pass reward. Interesting. Okay. Interesting.
So dark.
Alright, so. We're talking to this guy. What are you doing? Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Alright. You talk a lot. Huh? Mm-hmm. Huh. Interesting. Alright.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Cool. Oh boy. Okay. Well, you have to go. I guess we'll have to go around the world. Go all the way around the world for this one. Okay, so, whoop! Okay. Yeah, like, here? Yeah, like that. That. Cool. Cool. That's a really interesting. That's an interesting, like, little mini game. That's pretty cool.
Useless. Boring.
Looks like it's about time to head over to the venue again. I'm still curious what Changyun saw the other day.
Oh, well, I guess we'll continue that once we're done with this part. Yeah, this part. Like that. Oh! Managed to find it. Alright, well. Let's finish this one and then we'll continue on with the... We can continue on with the... thing.
Boring.
Okay, where are we going? Up.
Let's play!
That. And then like that. And here we are. Come on, I'm not in combat. I'm not. The enemy just happens to be right there. Can I just get high
Brace
enough so that
yourselves.
they don't aggro to me anymore? Like that? There we go. Just like that. This is really cool. Yeah. Sweet. Okay. Alright, let's continue on with the story. All right.
Wow, everyone got here so early.
Yeah. Everyone
The
wants to
sun
be
is
part of
shining
this, I guess.
bright today. As
Yeah.
soon as that leaf floats past Stonegate, we shall reveal today's poetry theme.
What?
The theme of the second day of the neighboring nation's congenial poetry gala is pairing couplets.
Eh?
Pairing couplets. Oh, I've heard of that. It's a Liyue art form where you have to create new lines of poetry based on fixed rules. Kind of like a fill-in-the-blanks game, but for poetry.
Heaven and earth, rain and wind, the endless sky and the boundless land, forest borers and ocean shrimp, lavender melons and matsutake shrooms. Based on a given line of poetry, you must create the second line to form a pair, or couplet. As long as you take inspiration from the wide world around you, you'll find it's not so difficult after all.
Okay.
The two lines should be neatly matched, complementing each other both semantically and rhythmically. In
All
essence, it's just like most other forms of poetry.
To buoy your imaginations and allow the winds of inspiration to fill your sails, we've added an additional component, an inspiration walk.
An inspiration walk?
By inspiration walk, we simply mean wandering around in the wild, taking in the scenery and pocketing any poetic thoughts. Of course, to all our friends, old and new, please be careful while out and about. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is already fully booked for the month ahead. And if there's any more demand, I'll be the only one with a smile on my face.
Oh,
In
well.
short, please roam freely as the mood takes you. Enjoy the spectacular scenery of our two beautiful nations and fill your imaginations with the most pleasing of poetry. We
And
will
I wish
all
I enjoyed my
reconvene
job as
here
much as
tonight.
Hu Tao does.
Traveler, can you round up Xingqiu, Chongyun, and the Mondstadt contingent? I have a favor to ask of you.
Okay.
Oh, is it that thing from yesterday?
No problemo.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Mm-hmm.
So, we hope that each of you can keep an eye out for this while you're out on your inspiration walk.
Are you sure this is okay? It was just something I ran into, and now we're imposing my business on everyone else.
Oh, please don't say that, Mr. Chongyun. Master Jean ordered us to work with you however we can to improve cooperation. Helping each other out is exactly what we're here for.
Besides, investigating any strange occurrences near Mondstadt and making a report to the Knights of Favonius is also part of our job.
I don't mind either, because while we're out, I can look for new cocktail ingredients too.
Yeah.
Just think of it like an outing with friends. It'll be fun.
Don't need to feel
The
bad.
way I see it, you should just humbly accept their willingness to help.
All right. In that case, thank you all very much. I will be sure to repay your kindness someday.
Don't
Now,
worry about it.
how about we split into two groups for the day?
Okay.
You mean to cover more ground?
Yeah.
Not just that. Don't forget, this is still part of the Poetry Gala.
Yeah.
If we all see the same sights and sounds during our inspiration walk, how can we write unique poems?
That's true. But how do we decide who goes in which group?
Why don't we draw lots?
Yeah! That'll make things even more fun.
Drawing lots? But what if I end up with the Liyue crowd, and I can't think of anything to say to them?
I've got the slips of paper here. Who wants to go first?
Oh, Paimon! Paimon wants to go first.
All right. All right.
Okay, so that's the Traveler, Paimon, Diona, and Chongyun in one group, and Xingqiu, Mika, and Noelle in the other.
All right.
What a relief. At least I'll have Noelle with me.
Yeah.
Then I humbly place myself at your instruction.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think... that won't be...
That'll be
I also await your guidance.
fine. It's come on,
Take
man.
care, everyone. See you all tonight.
Ah. Y'all are so freaking stiff.
Did anyone forget to bring anything? If not, then let's get going. Dun, 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 dun. Come on.
Wow. Are those ears and tail real? So fluffy.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
Miss
they are.
Diona, is
Yeah?
there some place in particular you would like to go?
Just
Yeah.
call me Diona. Since we're trying to find that thing you saw, why don't we start with the place you saw it last time?
Like, alright.
Captain,
Yeah.
hey, quit messing around.
Oh. Where's Chongyun? Yun. There you are.
Present.
Alright, let's go. Right. Like this. Also, I don't want to jinx it, right? Like, well, okay, I'm attempting to jinx it just so I can see if the problem ever arises. But I'm surprised that like I haven't dropped any frames and haven't had any technical difficulties today.
Boring!
I think we figured. Like, I guess it really was just a graphics card issue.
Right over there, next to the water. That's where I saw it. But it was a little foggy at the time, so I didn't get a clear look.
The view from here is great, but there's kind of a gloomy atmosphere around here. Is this the kind of place you like to take a walk?
I wasn't taking a walk. I come here to train.
Oh.
Train? Like how knights train for combat?
It's a bit different. As an exorcist of Liyue, my training involves practicing techniques for the exorcism of evil spirits.
Exorcism?
I've always wanted to demonstrate the power of exorcism, but it's a pity. I've never actually gotten the chance.
Changyun is 1 in a million! He has pure yang spirit, so as soon as he gets close, evil spirits run and hide!
Yeah.
Huh? Isn't that a good thing?
I mean, yeah,
It's
like.
awful. Have you ever heard of an exorcist that's never seen an evil spirit? A lot of people think I'm a fraud because of this condition of mine.
Your physical constitution is far rarer than the techniques still passed down by exorcists today. You should treasure it.
Oh, hey, Xiao.
Conqueror of demons.
Is that a friend of yours?
Yeah,
This is Xiao, an adeptus of Liyue!
yeah, he's kind of cool.
An adeptus? Wow, I've never seen one of those before.
Except for the one.
Hello, Mr. Adeptus?
His name is
Just
Xiao.
call me Shao.
Dude.
So, are you here to train too? Or are you out for an inspiration walk?
When I heard about the exorcist's encounter, my suspicions were roused. That's why I'm here. I've already informed the owner of the inn. If you see anything out of the ordinary, return immediately and leave it to me.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh no.
I'm really sorry.
Bro.
I didn't mean to drag even the Conqueror of Demons into this.
Hey.
I have
we're all friends
already
here.
patrolled the area and found nothing amiss. Either the anomaly you encountered was no evil spirit, or perhaps it already left.
I guess that means we came all this way for nothing.
Hey.
If there's no other business, I'll be taking my leave now.
Wait.
Mm,
Come on.
Yeah, you should come! There's no one else around here anyway, so you don't need to worry!
but
I would also be honored if you joined us, Adeptus Xiao. It is a rare opportunity, and I have many questions about exorcising evil spirits that I would like to ask you.
Come on, bruh. Come on.
fine.
Yeah.
Seems like this Adeptus is pretty shy. Or maybe All the Adepti in Liyue are like this.
No, he's pretty
Team
different.
Chongyun has a new member! Yay!
Yay!
What? When did this become my team? Now that Adeptus
Yeah.
Xiao is joining us,
No,
if
no.
anyone's team
Bro,
leader, it should be...
Joe.
Don't overthink it!
Don't overthink it, bro.
Diona,
Don't want the
didn't you say
details.
you wanted to find some new ingredients?
Yeah.
I don't get to come to Liyue very often, so I want to gather some new ingredients while I'm here.
Yeah, something.
I've heard that Liyue's Jueyun chilies can set your throat on fire. Is that true?
Yeah.
I'm gonna mix them into my drinks and give it a try.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Julian chilies.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that would taste very good.
Good.
Really?
That's the point.
Perfect! Let's go pick a whole bunch of them.
What the...
Don't worry about it. You know, I just realized.
As well as Jueyun chilies, I also need some slime condensate or loach pearls.
Are those really fit for human consumption? This is starting to sound like something Xiangling would make.
Exactly. That's just the thing. I just realized that both Chongyun and Zhao being on this, being here, it's actually, that Diona and Chongyun being paired up for this is actually very fitting, because they both one's an exorcist who's never seen an evil spirit because he's so good at it. And one's a bartender who's not a bartender, but one's a friggin' one's a mixologist who's too good at her job, and when her goal is to make the worst drinks ever. So a lot of cryo characters are kind of how do you say paradoxes in that sense, in simple simple paradoxes.
I'm here.
Like that. Huh?
Boring!
Actually... Oh, cannot configure the party. Okay. Alright, where are those Jueyun chilies? I mean, they're not in trees, I know that for sure. Oh, right here. Also, we get to play with trial versions of Zhao and Chong, so we can actually
Shaken and stirred.
yeah.
Evil conquering!
Oh, and there we go.
Okay, this should be enough.
Diona, you seem really committed to, making alcoholic drinks available to people of all tastes.
What? No, never! I hate alcohol! When grown-ups drink too much, they get that stupid drunk look on their faces, can't speak clearly, and don't even respond properly. Sometimes, they just sleep on the floor all night. Alcohol is the root of all kinds of evil. So, I'm on a mission to mix the most disgusting drink in the whole world and show everyone just how awful alcohol really is. Nothing can stand in my way. If it means coming out to Liyue every day to pick fresh Jueyun chilies, then so be it.
Is it really worth all that effort?
Yes.
Yeah, because all my previous efforts have failed. Those stinking booze hounds not only haven't woken up to the truth of how bad alcohol is, they even keep praising my drinks. It makes me furious!
But how is that possible? If this is the kind of stuff you're throwing into their drinks, it must taste absolutely vile, surely.
Yeah. But
Call
yeah,
me a liar.
I mean,
Well, if you don't
Zhao kind of
believe me,
already figured
I'll
out.
fix you a drink right now. Then you'll see.
Exactly.
No need.
Just you wait.
Yeah, like so she could like even a
Oh,
non-alcoholic drink could work.
Is she really going to add those Jueyun chilies?
Gonna
If
be
her claims are true, perhaps she too possesses a unique constitution of some kind.
I don't see how it could have anything to do with her. Unless she's under the influence of some kind of power? Maybe an evil spirit.
a fury.
No. I sense no trace of the demonic in her. Although there are traces of something else. Something rather special.
I mean,
In
she is a
Liyue,
descendant of
we
Castellan
might say this
bloodline.
child has adeptal affinity.
It's ready. Here, I made one for Xiao too.
Yeah. Come on.
Oh boy. Look at that color. Yep. She definitely added Jueyun chilies.
Yep.
What's
Try it.
wrong? You're not allergic to anything, are you? Don't worry, there isn't even any alcohol in it. It's a slime condensate base with a seasoning of Jueyun chilies and finished with frog legs.
Delicious.
Surely there's no way this can possibly taste good.
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's gonna.
Oh.
Nope. Yep. Zhao try.
Xiao downed it in a single gulp. Oh, great. If the Conqueror of Demons drank it, it'd be rude of me to refuse.
You'll be fine, Chongyun.
Chongyun drank his too. Is he gonna be okay?
She could mix
This
it in mud.
drink is...
Delicious!
Eyes
It does
are
have a touch of
sparkling.
Jueyun chili, but it isn't at all overpowering. It's completely different from Xiangling's cooking or those drinks Xingqiu makes to mess with me.
Exactly.
It's crisp and refreshing, with just a hint of numbness, and the Jueyun chili flavor combines with the smooth but not slimy texture of the frog legs to form a heavenly mixture. And oh, the slimes! Can we talk about the slimes? Before this, I never knew that they had such a pure and herby taste, like fresh grass after the rain. The power and purity of nature distilled into a cup. Amazing! Simply unbelievable!
Oh my gosh.
That's right. Slimes are absolutely sublime.
Don't just.
Oh, I failed again. But wait, what's gotten into Chongyun? He's been so quiet up until now.
You okay there, bro?
I'm great, and I gotta try another. Diona, if you please, one more.
No, no! He's getting addicted! He's getting addicted! Ugh.
Okay. I think I've calmed down a bit.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I can't believe I let you all see me like that.
No,
It's
you're
fine. My fault for not checking your spice tolerance first.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like this pure yang spirit isn't such a great thing to have after all.
Actually, before I drank it, I very much doubted what you said about your drinks.
Ay, ay, ay.
Who'd have thought it? Diona and Chongyun are actually kind of similar.
Yep, the berry.
Xiao? What's wrong?
Look over there.
Yeah.
You mean the leaf?
Something's written on it.
Oh,
What? You can see that from over here? Oh
Look.
yeah, or it'll get swept away.
yeah. Chongyun never has a freak out moment like that. He's never really raised his voice or talked that fast before. Like, that is very much a new thing for him.
There's a poem written on it. The Conqueror of Demons has truly amazing vision.
Let Paimon see.
Unlike bees in search of nectar and...
the author is writing about the first time they met their true love.
Although the following lines suggest that they didn't end up together.
Why write a poem on a fallen leaf? The flowing waters are ruthless. They carry the leaves away with the current. This poem would likely have vanished into the void had we not found it. It makes no sense to me.
That's true. I've heard Singcho say something similar before. When there's things that you're unable to say, or just never had the chance to say before it was too late, if it can be put on paper, it can be expressed as poetry.
Is it kind of like wishing at a fountain? I used to do that sometimes when I was little. So,
Littler.
that means that our mystery poet was probably hoping that someone would read it, right? You think? Then, should we write a poem in reply?
But we don't know who wrote it. How can we reply?
Why not go upstream?
Upstream? Why?
The ink looks fresh. It can't have been written too long ago. This withered leaf floated down with the current. If we travel further upstream and drop a leaf into the same waters, it should be carried down past the original writer.
Cool! Aw, this is so romantic! Communicating with a mystery person using poems on fallen leaves!
Yeah.
But how do we make sure that they'll receive it?
We can write extra copies and drop the leaves in different places. As they say, where there's a will, there's a way. Surely at least one of our leaves will find a path.
Either way, it's our only option.
Then let's make like a tree and head upstream!
Alright. Oh, let's go up the stream. Oh yeah, this is the place where we can get ran in by a boar. Like that. Just like without fail, you get rammed by a boar there.
Upstream, upstream, up we go! Oh, did you think of what to write yet? Ooh, great! Now give it here, and Paimon will toss it into the water!
Yeet.
Things you never had the chance to say before it was too late. When silence is the final word, we mourn the loss of things unheard. I have little talent for, nor knowledge of poetry.
Neither do we.
The leaf's in the water! Look, it's like a little boat! Merrily, merrily down the stream, life is but a dream.
Oh my gosh, why?
We should probably pick up the pace. We still have a few more leaves to set afloat, and we need to get back before it gets dark.
Okay, let's go! Uh-huh.
It's not what it looks like.
You two having a private chat?
No.
No, it's nothing. I just hope this isn't all in vain.
Man, just like, man, like the shippers are having a field day with this one for sure.
The scenery here is quite beautiful. Let's pause here to seek some inspiration.
Should we set up camp? Oh, please wait a moment. I'll pitch the tent.
It's an inspiration walk. There's no need for all that.
Okay. Well, I'll conduct reconnaissance nearby to ensure this area is safe and see if I can't scavenge any firewood or food while I'm at it.
You guys!
Wait, reconnaissance?
You guys, this
It
is...
means survey
You guys!
the environment and plan our route forward. It's the found.
Are all inspiration walks in Mondstadt this complicated?
No!
They're acting like this is completely normal. Am I the weirdo here?
Bro!
In that
Guys!
case, I'll conduct reconnaissance with Mika.
Yeah,
Huh?
okay.
Oh, okay then.
But,
Crumbs. Now I have to try and make small talk. Should I mention the scenery? The weather?
Very well. Then leave the camp to me.
So, Singcho, do you, go on inspiration walks often?
I do. I always get bored when I'm cooped up at home. So I head out for a stroll. Life gets busy. You have to steal a moment of leisure when you can.
Cool. Oh! Over there! Firewood!
Have fun, you two. I'll have the tent set up soon.
Time to
She says
act.
it's like, all right, mom. Or just something like, or something like that. I don't know.
Body and mind. Time to act.
Huh. Interesting that it uses my Xingqiu, but it uses a trial Mika for this.
Know my
hi.
sword. Your rain outlines your fate.
Providing cover fire!
Let me weave you a verse. Body and mind. Time to act.
Oh. Ah, there you are.
With this wood and the food I brought along, we can definitely put together a decent lunch.
You've got quite a knack at wilderness survival. I'll give you that.
Thanks. I was on an expedition with the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius for a while, not too long ago. I was in charge of surveying and mapping.
Oh? You sound like a character from an adventure novel. Charging across the world, sword in hand.
What? No, I'm nowhere near as amazing as all that. If I really run into a powerful enemy, I always leave it for someone stronger to deal with.
You're too modest, Mika. A hero is measured not by the blood on his sword, but by what's in his heart. As long as a righteous heart that yearns to aid others beats within your chest, no matter where you go or what you have achieved, you may be called a hero.
That all sounded pretty profound. Oh, I've never even thought about any of that before.
Hello? Are you okay? Maybe we should return, lest Noelle be forced to wait on us.
Oh, sure.
Body and mind.
All right.
But you're back. Did everything go smoothly? Do you need a cloth to wipe the sweat from your brow?
No need, thanks. All clear. There's no danger in the vicinity. Noelle, your cooking is amazing. Every single dish is so tasty.
Yeah, she.
Truly astounding. I never imagined it was possible to enjoy such a satisfying meal in the great outdoors.
Yeah.
Really?
She
Then
is,
what do you usually eat when you're out on an inspiration walk?
she is a maid.
Oh, well, since I usually sneak out from home, I just grab some dried snacks to take with me. Add in whatever fruit I pick along the way, and that's my lunch.
By sneaking out, you mean running away from home?
That's right. Or sometimes I'll tell a cover story like, I'm going out to take care of business.
But if you get caught, won't you get disciplined?
So just don't get caught.
Huh. Hmm.
Sounds like you're such a
Anyway,
delinquent.
Did anything
Please,
interesting
something like
come
that.
up while you were out scouting?
Well, Xingqiu and I talked about what it means to be a hero. Now that I think about it, by Xingqiu's definition,
Ah.
you should be considered a hero too, Noelle.
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Me?
Yeah.
You're
sure.
always happy to help everyone in the Knights of Favonius. Not
Yeah.
only that, but whenever
Well-
we're out training, you help out the citizens of Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Oh, remember that time when a giant boulder was blocking the road? You cut it in two with a single blow.
Oh? Sounds like she has both a heroic spirit and incredible martial prowess.
Don't. Oh, please don't praise me like that. We should talk about what we came here to do. Finding inspiration.
Well,
Miss
in
Hutao
each
said
other.
something about pocketing our poetic thoughts. But so far, all we've done is gather some firewood and cook lunch. I have no idea what to write.
You can write about anything. Looking at Cor Lapis, one can't help but wonder if one's own heart is as bright and clear as jade. Observing silk, so bright and beautiful, one pauses to consider whether it ever feels the sadness and sorrow that humans do.
So we have to connect our internal world with the external one?
Exactly. But that's just one of many possible methods. Perhaps you might gaze out at the bridge in the distance and see a woman leaning on the railing, looking as if her heart is laden by sorrows that even the rushing waters below cannot wash away.
Huh? Wait! I saw her at the gala yesterday. She wrote one of the riddles we answered.
Yeah.
Why don't we go say hi?
Time to act. Body and mind. Hello, ma'am. How fortuitous it is that we meet again.
Hello. Are you here on your inspiration walk too?
Yes. Allow me to introduce ourselves. I am Xingqiu, and this is Noelle and Mika.
Thank you for accepting our answer to your riddle yesterday.
Oh, don't mention it. It's all in good fun. I'm Kelly Roe.
So, Miss Caliroe, are you from Fontaine?
That's right. I was traveling in the area and just happened to see there was a poetry event being held at Stone Gate. It looked fun, so I thought I'd drop in.
Your riddle yesterday made quite an impression on me. It was uniquely evocative. Have you studied Liyue poetry before?
I haven't, actually. I've just picked up a few things here and there from chatting with people throughout my travels.
Amazing. So you're a natural poet.
We noticed you standing on the bridge from quite some distance away. Are you drawing poetic inspiration from the flowing current beneath your feet?
I haven't finished my poem yet. The water here was just so peaceful and calming. I stopped for a moment and lost myself in admiring it.
Well, since we're all here, why not head back with us to the venue for tonight's festivities? It's getting late after all.
Huh? Are you sure?
We can walk and talk. Perhaps the mingling of ideas will give rise to new inspiration.
I'd personally like to hear Miss Callie Rowe's couplet. I'm sure I can learn something.
Well, if you're all in agreement, I've got no reason not to join you.
Alright. Alright.
Woohoo! The first team is back, right on schedule.
Huh? The others have yet to return?
Come on! Let's hurry!
Wait, shout.
We're not too late, are we?
Just how far did you all go?
Everywhere.
Everyone catch your breath. Come on, deep breaths. 1, 2. Now, don't panic. The party hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
We made it! Oh, Paimon's exhausted.
Since when do you get tired from flying?
Paimon gets tired if she has to fly too fast. Oh, not to mention dropping all those leaves. Paimon's hands are cramping up.
Oh, poor you.
Sounds like someone needs to exercise more.
Yeah.
Huh? You guys picked up a new teammate while you were out?
Indeed. This is Callie Rowe. I believe you'll remember her from yesterday, though you weren't introduced.
Well, I mean, what
Hi,
about...
everyone.
Hi. Hi.
Hello, but you're not the only ones who's called in reinforcements. Look who we got!
He's not here.
Wait. Xiao? Where'd he go?
He...
Xiao, come on out!
He's just right here. He's at a distance. He's...
Now that we've all regrouped, let's... Scratch that. Looks like we're still waiting on my co-host.
They say roosters crow at first light, and finches go to bed at night. But Director Hootal's always on the ball. Anytime, anywhere, she'll answer your call.
Are the theatrics really necessary?
Yes.
We're already on day 2 of the festival. The opening ceremony is over.
Hey.
But my dear, dear Paimon, it seems you are not yet aware. That was not for my own sake, but for a special guest who's joining us today.
Director Who's manner is as exuberant as ever. It always makes quite an impression.
Oh, hey, Zhongli.
Oh boy! Now this is a surprise.
Mr. Zhongli, I hope you are well.
Oh, boy!
Xingqiu, what can you tell me about Mr. Zhongli? He seems like somebody very important.
Oh, boy! If only you guys knew! If only everyone knew just that they're... this is the not only is this the second time the two Archons are in the same room together, or same venue together, but it's the second time that these two specific Archons have been in the same area together. They have quite a history.
Yes, he's held in very high regard in Liyue Harbor. He's extremely erudite in many different domains of knowledge.
Allow me to introduce you all to Zhongli, a consultant at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. His expertise is limitless, stretching from the celestial orbs to the terrestrial ores, spanning modern and ancient culture, delving into literature both prosaic and poetic. He may be my subordinate, but he is certainly a qualified poetry expert, and so we have invited him here tonight to judge the compositions.
The director exaggerates. I am but vaguely acquainted with a few lines of classical poetry. Should you consider me to be remiss in my appraisal of your own compositions, please correct me.
I mean,
Enough with the modesty already.
Come on,
If I
bro.
didn't know better, I'd say you seemed nervous. Just focus on judging.
Please rest assured that I
Centuries
shall
old.
rise to the occasion, Director.
Let me do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great! Equal numbers on both sides.
Huh? Are you counting me too?
Join us.
Okay, fine. But consider this a favor.
Yeah.
with our Fontaine friend present, perhaps we should rename this event to the Three Nations Congenial Poetry Gala.
You know, you could just call it the
Also,
Vat Nation.
I'm
Vat.
just noticing that Paimon should only count as a half teammate at most.
Hey!
That kind of puts Team Traveler at a bit of a disadvantage.
I mean, Zhao's with
Well,
us
how
in
about
spirit.
this? I'll join in as well.
Hey, bro!
Director Hu Tao,
Don't need...
here to help out in your
But that would
hour
also
of
make it
greatest need.
unfair for us.
What does everyone think?
Unfair to the...
Naturally, the more the merrier. Being the host of the festival shouldn't stop you from having the chance to enjoy it like the rest of us.
Then it's settled. Everyone else in the audience, feel free to join in too and support your favorite team.
What about me? Shall I keep track of the score?
No need for that. The teams are just a formality. We're all friends here, and this isn't intended to be competitive. But what do you think, Judge Zhongli?
I concur, Director. Moreover, it would be disingenuous to impose upon our friends from Mondstadt and Fontaine a competition in which they are judged on how rigorously they can adhere to Liyue poetic conventions.
I mean...
Since this is a congenial poetry gala, should we not begin with inspiration and finish with friendly conversation? The aim being for all participants to enjoy themselves.
That's a relief. I was so nervous about this, but it sounds like it's gonna be pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
Couldn't have asked for a better judge. Zhongli said everything I was supposed to say, only far more eloquently. So, without further ado, I shall pass the baton to Venti.
No problem.
Oh boy.
Friends old and new, put on your thinking caps and take a deep breath of fresh air. The second stage of our poetry gala will now commence. Matching couplets.
Perhaps I could break the ice with a humble contribution to inspire others to share their brilliance. Please listen to the first line in the couplet. Lounging in luxury inside a Shinue kiosk booth, delighting in countless contemporary tastes.
Is it Zoom time?
What? He managed to think of one already? Oh, he seems like a real expert at this.
I mean, he is a writer.
Shinue Kiosk. Should that be paired with Lily Pavilion? Or are they too similar for a couplet?
No, that should work.
Oh, this is pretty difficult.
Shinue Kiosk. Contemporary taste? I guess I should pair the modernity of their VIP dining experience with an emblem of the past. Ah! Maybe where I was training that one time. That was quite ancient. The weather was terrible that day. Okay, I got something.
Okay. Lay it on us.
Surrounded by history, outside a Tianheng Pass pavilion, as lightning sets the boundless tenebrous skies ablaze.
Wow! Chongyun completed the couplet!
Hey.
Shinue Kiosk is a renowned modern restaurant, while the mountain pass of Tianheng is a prominent historical landmark. These two iconic locations form a complementary pair. The imagery also contrasts rather well between the two halves of the couplet. One half describing a leisurely and comfortable indoor scene, the other portraying a hazardous outdoor scenario where there is no protection from the elements.
Huh? I was just describing what I experienced that day. I guess I just got lucky.
I mean,
All
that's
right, then.
just that's poetry.
I guess I'll start the next couplet. Mind pines for Mingyun, flesh confined to Qingse, spirit striding high on Zheyun's clouds.
Oh, Chongyun, you dark horse. Looks like you came to play today.
This conjures the image of one with lofty aspirations, whose life is limited to a small town, but who awaits the opportunity to one day ascend above the clouds. The use of various locations for their symbolism is quite novel indeed.
Oh! Soul shines like jadestone, dressed in finest silkware. Lucent heart still beats within me now.
Wow, how did Noelle do that?
A superb line. It employs the metaphor of precious stone to describe one of noble and moral character, with a pure and clear heart. The symbolism in this case is centered around objects, truly the work of a skilled poet.
That was a commendable couplet.
All thanks to your guidance while we were out on our inspiration walk.
I'd like to start the next couplet. Up into the misty karst, down among the grassy marsh, all for lotus seed and bird egg soup.
Lotus seed and bird egg soup? What is it, Diona? Did you think of a second line for the couplet? No. Everyone's poems are so complicated. I need more time just to understand them. But when I heard lotus seed and bird egg soup, it made me think of berry and mint burst. Maybe because I mixed a similar drink recently.
North beyond the Starfell Lake,
Oh, jeez.
south across the windswept plains.
Oh.
Just for berry squeezed and mint infused.
Whoa. I
No
wasn't expecting
wonder
you to
everyone
talk.
praises the traveler so highly. You answered so quickly.
Both halves of this couplet require intimate knowledge of the terrain in question and the local plants that may be found there. The two of you are clearly both seasoned travelers.
Does this mean I helped?
Yeah, I better take that one. Meowza.
Hey now, Zhongli. Don't just praise everything you hear. You should question and press them a bit. Don't
Come
worry
on,
about
man.
upsetting anyone. After all, I'm here to take the heat.
Then allow me to try another. Qingxin has no heart, still it soothes the human heart.
Is she talking about the medicinal effects of Qingxin? This is a hard one to match.
But Qingxin is also very tasty. Xin means heart, but the flower itself has no heart. Ah!
Sweet dream is no dream, yet it nurtures people's dreams.
Sweet dream. Does that really match?
I mean, Sweet Dream is a flower.
Since the suitability of the match has been queried, I shall act according to the director's wishes and ask you, what is the link between Sweet Dream and Qingxin?
Sweet Dream is a type of dessert.
Oh, you mean eating a delicious dessert before bed will make you sleep well, right? You're amazing!
Yeah. Actually, we sleep peacefully at night because Zhao is there to protect everyone. Ah.
Then I agree. The two halves of the couplet match. This point is well deserved.
Points for me, points for thee. This judge gives out points for free. But if you ask me, everyone's being a little too conventional so far. Let's push the envelope a little. Go nuts!
Oh? In that case, why don't you finish this one for me, Hu Tao? Round moon in the heavens, full moon at night. Celebrate with circle of friends.
Oh, square meals in the basement. Big bowls of rice. Decorate with cuboids of meat.
Huh? What the?
Ah, we have ourselves a pedant's couplet.
What?
The two halves have no thematic connection, yet each word has its perfect parallel, meaning the two halves do form a cohesive whole. The strict pairings make this no easier to achieve than a thematically coherent couplet.
Blah, 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 blah. So verbose. Zhongli, just tell me if I got a point or not.
Bro.
Of course you did. I presumed it went without saying.
Ahem.
He's so
Through
smart.
Cheongji, I walked 100 miles. At Guili, I ended my march. In Dihua, the silver grass
is this a
grows in
math
two
question?
styles, but horsetails don't trot out the marsh.
From vendors, I bought some 15 steaks. At dinner,
what?
I sizzled the lot.
Wait, what?
At pressure, the tenderloin cooks in 2 ticks, but 15 won't fit in the pot.
Huh?
What?
So that's a pedant's couplet. Paimon thinks she can do that too. I thought of one.
Uh-oh.
Wolf hooks can't hook Baron Bunny.
The heck?
Aw, that's a cute couplet.
Yeah.
Sweet flowers can't outsweet Sister Barbara.
Wow.
Now, that's the passion we like to see. Although, unfortunately, your response was technically one word too long.
What?
In that case, Whopper flowers can't whop Jumpy Dumpty.
Oh, this Mondstadter's got talents.
Yeah.
I'm so relieved I at least managed to get one.
Yeah.
Nestling by a roaring fire,
Oh, this is
scent of tea
odd.
wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of Clear Springs.
Wow, Noelle came up with another one! Come on, match the couplet. Paimon knows you can do it.
You do it, Paimon.
Do you really think Paimon has what it takes?
Match each word one by one and you'll be fine.
Fine, Paimon will give it a whirl. Nestling by a roaring fire, scent of tea wafts from the stove, reading through the heart of Clear Springs. Seething in the pouring rain, sword of pain swipes at my foe, beating up the eye of the storm.
Yeah.
What? Really?
Yes, very good. The image of challenging powerful foes in the harshest of conditions seemed to manifest before my eyes, and it was perfectly juxtaposed against the atmosphere of leisurely reading with a cup of freshly brewed tea.
Really? Maybe Paimon has a knack for this after all.
It appears that my services as a judge are no longer needed.
Yeah, this is just a front. This is just a. Yeah, this is just a. Just a fun little discussion.
So happy! Paimon managed to match a bunch of couplets at the end. You did hear them all, right?
Yes, Paimon.
I really enjoyed myself too.
Mhm.
I never knew Liyue's couplet poetry was